I don't know what's going on. Keyboard was just fucking up. Google. Damn. I'm bad, y'all.
5 minutes of the game.
It ain't me though. Like honestly, it wasn't me.
You know, all serious. He definitely back it damn right.
I like him. I really like him a lot. Like hockey, all hockey teams got an enforcer, huh?
Yeah.
Someone who sets the tone. That goddamn thing, McDaniel. Now he gonna talk and then he gonna walk it. Then he gonna play defense. Then he gonna come back and bust your ass on offense too. I really like young Bull. I like him.
Hey, every time he scored on the Ocho, he was below the free throw line picking his man up.
Yeah.
You hear me? He picking his man up 94 feet. Ain't no yeah. You ain't getting no inside, you ain't getting no break. You ain't gonna be able to walk it up here and look all pretty, kicking and dribbling the basketball. Hell no. Turn your back to me. Hey, because I'm gonna pick it, you know. Yeah, you gonna have to bring this thing up before like that. The next segment is brought to you by Tommy John. Power Move. Nick will have the ultimate power move first round. 36 halftime lead. The 47-point halftime margin is the largest in NBA playoff history. Ricky was minus 44 in 20 games.
I ain't seen this shit.
Hey, listen, man, why we you guys talking about this?
Hey, I tell you what, hey, don't you got,
Yeah.
all they had to do is give people warning. You don't got to tell nobody warning.
Man, before the game, one ain't gonna do that. Oh, so they down 60. What the hell you warning? Now I'm ready to fight. You can't get in the game. Somebody ask somebody. We gonna win too. I mean, I turned the game on. It was like 51 to 19. I was like, what the hell is this? Hey, I'm watching the game, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I had floor seats tonight, and I couldn't go because I had something to do with my kids. Man, I'm watching the game, and I'm like, after the first quarter, I'm like, damn, we ain't come to play. We BS. Man, we was stuck on 15. The boy had like 51 to 15 or something like that. I said, damn. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I can't believe this. I see the crowd, dead as I don't know what. I see people starting to leave. Man, you got all the celebrities in there. I'm like, that won't hurt. That won't hurt. I ain't gonna lie. That won't hurt. I'm talking about the Knicks really just they came with no mask tonight.
Yeah.
They too powerful. Yeah. I mean, look at all these plus feet. Minus 38, minus 43, minus 24, minus 29, minus 36, minus 42. I don't even know. I've never seen anything like it. So I don't really know. I mean, Joe, you can speak to like in a situation like this. I don't know if you've ever been down that bad. I'm sure there've been some games that you probably been down 20, 25, maybe I've been 30 and a half, but down in the damn half. What's being said in the locker room? Man, ain't shit you can say. Look, at games like that, coach don't even come there and say nothing. Yeah. What he supposed to say? Hell, the Knicks look like the '96 Bulls. Damn, Bridges and Edinova look like Georgia Pickens. Yep. I'm like, damn. Bridges ain't had no good game the whole series. That man couldn't miss. Yeah. 12, 2 and 2 from free, 2 and 2 from the free throw line. Cat had another triple double. Cat had never had a playoff triple double in his career and got 2 in 6 games. And you know what's crazy? As bad as they beat us in the first half, they came out in the second half with the same intensity. I'm talking about still, still shooting fast break threes. I'm like, damn.
Y'all couldn't get nothing going over there, Joe. Nothing at all.
It was bad night tonight. It was bad night. Hey, you know what? Damn. The problem is that the we look run down.
Game 4, 5, and 6. They was awful.
We look. I'm telling you, it looked like you know how like I don't know how y'all feel in football like in the first quarter or something. You know, you feel like you get the second win. You know, you get alright. It looked like we never got our second. It's like we never got out the damn gate still. The way the game started, I just felt the Knicks were way too comfortable to start the game, which is one reason why they made shots. But not only comfortable, they were desperate. They were the more desperate team tonight. We got to give them that credit. Shout out to the Knicks. They played a hell of a game. They played their ass off.
Yeah. Shout out to the Hawks.
Hey, y'all got to chill.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, what sound the pigeon make? They a bunch of pigeons. They ain't really no hawks. They don't deserve to be hawks.
Ocho, watch your mouth. I told you.
Hey, if you got a problem, hey, make my mouth look like ketchup, homeboy.
All right, say less.
Make my mouth look like ketchup.
Say less. I told you, boy. Oh, hey, look.
Hey, bro, you ain't giving me my money. It's on the floor. Now,
hey, you ain't getting it. Hey, you can't hold up, Joe. Hey, you ain't getting it. Go get it.
Hold on. Look at what Shaq did on the ESPN. I watched this shit earlier. These niggas is fried. Where's that video? Here it is.
Well, that was the first half that defied description, wasn't it? 80 closeouts, man.
Look at Shaq.
NBA halftime was presented by Jack working some hesitation. Hey, man, I don't think that's gonna. Hey, white flag going up. Hey, America. I'm just gonna be the blunt reason that these dudes are being silly. Y'all can come back. Can I sing my song already? That's amazing. That's it. It's so hard to say goodbye to our. Gonna miss you, Harry. All I can say is still to come tonight, the third quarter of this game, if necessary. You could say, hey, listen, on TNT there's a good hockey game for one and two. Epic moment is brought to you by Hyundai. I feel bad for the guys doing the game. But they got to sit there and watch this. They're going to use the Halifax in the second half of this. Okay, largest halftime lead in the history of the NBA in the postseason. This is game number 4,550. And a 47-point lead. Atlanta didn't have the lead. They had 9-0 wrong. They did. Hey, what? Rick Jones have a button down the navel of the book. And then there was a 31-4 run to end the first quarter, extended to 39-4. Okay, for real, Shaq. What can you say about what we just witnessed? You know, we talk about the Knicks, of course, focus on Jalen Brunson and Cat. And then Cat, but OG Anunoby came and played the 12 hours.
Unfortunately, I can't show y'all that shit.
Hell no, I ain't saying nothing.
I like it. Hey,
We got our ass so bad that I chose not to pay. That's how I'm feeling.
You make it bad on yourself, and now you didn't get your ass whooped. Now you gonna get yours whooped too.
Hey, you got the address, I'm not pull up.
I'll be there. You ain't gotta give me twice.
Yeah, you need me to meet you at the airport?
I don't need an invitation. I'll be there.
Hold up, Joe. You gonna pick the man up at the airport? Man, listen. If I have to, yeah. What do you think this is?
No. I don't need you to pick me up. Somebody gonna pick me up.
Hey, check. And I know I'm dead wrong. I don't even give a damn. Yeah, I'm dead wrong. I don't even give a damn. I ain't saying him nothing. Yeah, damn it.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey,
no, Joe, that party ain't. Yo, that the party ain't. Hey, Hey, you know that Brown.
Hey, that's one thing.
Hey, I'm on my second bottle.
Hey,
I'm on bottle number 2.
Hey, that's a good. Hey, that Brown gonna make it brown. I ain't tripping. Huh? I mean, like Red Fox steak, right? You can get one across your lips. You gonna get one right across your lips.
I ain't paying.
I'm telling you, I ain't no
damn.
I don't want to be no misunderstanding that you think you gonna get his money at a later date time. I'm not paying you, homeboy.
Yeah, I think by me being straight up, me being honest, me being upfront, you can take it how you want to. But at least I told you. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
I told you.
I got you. And you feeling real good.
Well, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great tonight.
Okay. Hey, he got on his Bill the boat outfit tonight, so he talking that cash, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna get
hold on. You want to see y'all gonna be the only one on here with the nice ass frame? I got the frame too.
okay.
I have to
Hey,
I just got regular glasses. I ain't got no sunglasses, Joe. Well, I need to be able to see tonight.
Hey, you ain't noticed? Hey, Joe, what's that on your left hand, Joe? Yeah, that's from the sex though, huh?
Huh?
Hey,
That's a cue. That's a cue club.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe knows.
He don't know nothing about that. That's how I know he ain't no real shooter.
Hey, he think he's slick. You know what them 2 fingers for, right, huh?
Now, hey, Ocho, these 2 fingers for real shooters, homie. I'm a real shooter.
Nah.
That's why I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, not that kind of shooter.
Hold on.
What that is? That's your rifle?
This ain't none of that play. This ain't no dick sport good. This ain't none of that.
So he just went and bought that $2 grand. Hey, that's Brandon. Hey, he just went and bought that.
And if you think I might have to put this pool stick on your ass.
Hey, that's fine.
Hey, you see how that thing glides like that?
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. If you need all that, you ain't no real player, you hear me?
Man,
listen, Joe. All you got to do is take that chalk, put that chalk right here in between the thumb and the index finger.
No, some people don't like that. Some people like it. They get messy, especially because they got on black. Most people wear black, and so they don't like that y'all. So they wear the gloves for the slide. I'm trying to teach you.
And you ain't
but he won't even listen. Just listen sometime, man. Damn.
Pay my money. You better listen.
I ain't paying you nothing, but I need you to listen up. You hear me? This glove here, man. Hey, real shooters. Where I go play pool at Ocho, if you ain't got one of these partners, you can get ran up out the door.
You ain't no real shooter. Real shooters don't even need accessories, right? We couldn't afford accessories where I'm from. We don't wear no gloves.
All right. Well, I know you can't. Don't play you 500.
Yeah, he sure would.
As a matter of fact, Ocho, guess what? And y'all bet $100 every game. So you up by 700 to be 2 feet old.
Honestly.
You up 700. And then his ass woke up.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You gonna
Ocho, that man owed you $700. And he said I'm not paying you.
Hey, I deal with him when I see him.
Hey,
huh? You gonna learn the difference. Every time I see Prime, it's on what?
It's on site. Everything you see Prime.
Every time I see Prime, it's on site.
Hey, your awards come today. You see my awards? No, I can't see them. We can't see them. How y'all can't see them? What you mean? I see them on the thing. No, I can't see them. Where's the other one? You got 2 of them, right? Yeah, I got it right. Oh, yeah. But they're so far away, they're not focused. Okay, they're blurred out. I'm gonna have to get it together.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Hey, where mine at?
Man, damn, yo.
Hey, Joe, matter of fact, when I make that little visit, I'm gonna take them out your house.
Damn, Joe. You just got it.
I'm gonna take them out your house.
Hey, I heard if you bury somebody in your backyard, that's a tax There you go. Hey, what color you want your casket, partner?
Who?
You.
Yellow.
Okay, I got you.
Yellow.
I got you. 'Cause I got a nice little spot for you out there in the back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope your guard dog know what rat poison smell like.
Now he ain't taking nothing from no strangers, trust me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he trained like that. He ain't taking nothing from no strangers.
Yeah, we'll see.
And he chewing ass too. You come over here, he chewing ass. I'm letting you know.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
like
hey,
it.
I advise you to tread lightly, partner. I don't know what Ocho, honestly, Ocho, I don't know why you're so violent tonight. I understand that it's this place particularly well, but when a man is come out and say, I'm not paying, and that's the end of that, he said, yeah, I owe Ocho 700. I'm not paying, and that's the end of that. Okay, let's continue to talk about the game. I don't even know why y'all even keep bringing it up. Hell, my mind ain't gonna change.
Hey, everybody in life had choices, and they got to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, you're right,
Joe
Ocho.
got to deal with the consequences. That's it. So now he living in Atlanta, ain't got to look over his shoulder all the damn time.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You think you good?
Yeah.
You think you good?
Yeah, hey, I keep that style on. Yeah.
That who?
That style.
And you ain't the only one. They make more than one.
Well, hey, fine. I'm just saying you tread lightly. You hear me?
Only trend I know about is tires.
Hey, Joe say he got that drum on, Joe.
Man, hey, I got a switch.
You going to jail.
So I don't get anything in the air.
I'm that switch you get teased. Off the rip.
That's fine. Well, hey, look, that's fine. Long as my statement is made.
Okay. All right. And look, I hope you can get that looked at. I hope you can get it out.
Oh, yeah. No, it's already out.
Okay. I don't know, Ocho. Yeah. I've never seen or heard Joe behave in this manner. I ain't never seen my damn house play like they played tonight. This is why I'm choosing violence. If I owe you money, you gotta get it back in blood, partner. It ain't just you, Ocho. It's over everybody, partner. But you don't here talking to you. I'm letting you know. Joe, everybody out there, ain't nobody getting paid. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We might have to give him a little pass tonight because he on that brown.
Oh, he on that brown. So he's not responsible for what he said. Okay. Hey, I'm on that yak tonight. And what you mean? Who ain't responsible? Man, what you think this is?
Hey, Joe, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one more time. That brown gonna make you frown. Now you keep playing me if you want to now.
Hey, the man say he ain't paying. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Hey, when your head gonna be a nail in the coffin, you keep playing with me.
Now I'm trying to go, maybe like 250 here, 250 there, another 200 at the end. But it doesn't seem like he's willing to budge. It doesn't seem like he gonna pay you anything.
It's okay. It's okay. These hands gonna buzz across his head.
Hey.
That's fine.
We ain't getting late things. Hey, when you come to the age, you see that red dot on your pocket. Don't get scared, all right?
I like red dots. I like red dots. I used to date an Indian. What you saying, boy?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right in the middle of your head. Yeah, right there in the middle of your head.
I got some of this. Okay. You got the right one, boy.
Yeah. Oh, so do you. Partner. You got the right one on the right day. Yeah.
Better give me. Hey, I better have my money, boy.
How you want it, though, Joe? Yeah. How you want it?
Hey, now he done pissed me off now. $1 bill.
I don't care how much you get pissed off. Huh? Well, you ain't gonna tell your bill to the bank, Joe. You gotta go to the bank and you gotta tell them $100 file. What? Who do? What they do that at, huh? Oh, what they do that at? Didn't I just tell him man he ain't getting his money?
Okay.
Yeah, how many times I gotta tell you?
You won't bet nothing. I bet you, hey, I bet you have me on the East News.
Bet it.
Yeah.
Bet it.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyrese Maxey sparked the 76ers game 6 thirds with 30 points, forcing the game 7 versus the Celtics. After falling behind 3-1 in the series, Philly has battled all the way back, powered by his big three. Tyrese Maxey led the charge 30 points. Paul George had 23 points, and Joel Embiid delivered
18 plus
BJ
8.
Edmonds, it was 14. Kelly Oubre also had 14, but this was a solo team effort tonight, and they thoroughly dominated Celtics. They basically, hey, Zulu pulled this guy, and he looked, man, we ain't got nothing to say. I mean, let's get ready for game 7. This one's over. Let's get ready for game 7. Go ahead, Joe, because how does Philly make this thing? The last 2 games, they made it look very, very easy. Okay, Ocho, I told y'all, it's a fine line between winning and losing. Yeah, postseason. You look at Boston, they jumped that 3-1 lead. Embiid comes back, have a hell of a game in Boston. It's gonna be hard. I know Boston just came in Philly and won a game, they shot the lights out. But I knew it was gonna be hard for Boston to win tonight. Not only that, Boston don't even seem like they in rhythm no more. You know, they seem like they out of rhythm. There's a little hesitation from some guys. Yeah. They just not shooting the ball great, bro. I think it's just an urgency that Philly is playing with, knowing that they could, had a chance to get a game 7 in Boston. Bro, they came out. I thought Paul George was great. He's been solid this whole series. He's been solid this whole series. Maxey, I love Maxey being aggressive, getting down here. Oh man, and Embiid, 19 and 10. I think his presence alone helps so much because if he don't settle for so many jump shots, they can't stop him down there. He get the ball within 10 feet of the basket, he unstoppable. You either get the shot or you foul him. He's too much, man. He's too much. Boston has no answer for him. And if Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum don't explode or Pace Pritchard, right, they ain't got a chance to beat these boys. If they gonna score in the 90s, this gonna play in Philly.
Well, they gotta get to the 20. You know what the problem is? 3-point shooting. If they can't make 18 to 22 threes, they're not winning. Because everything is look how many they got up tonight, Joe. They got up 41, they only made 12. Normally they get up 50 and they're making somewhere between 18 and 23. Right.
Yeah, that was the problem, Uncle Joe. The last time they played, obviously Embiid had a really good game, but again today, you would expect them not to have a bad shooting outing again like they did last game, but hell, the same thing happened again. And Joe, you said it that it would probably repeat itself. When you think of somebody like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Pritchard, like somebody at some point would be able to shoot a little bit more efficient than they did the last game. Really, everybody really repeated basically what they did the last game, and again they lost. Yeah. They got damn Maxey. Man, I got to have it.
Yeah.
By any means necessary. Paul George is going to be Paul George. Not the Paul George we used to seeing from back in the day, but he's still efficient from the field. And they got damn Embiid. Embiid nasty.
You can tell when Paul George is feeling good because when he comes out on the break and pull up a free, and that quick joint, he took that joint, that quick one like that up.
He let it go, and he don't even bother following through, Joe.
Yeah, that's when you know you got a nice rhythm, you got it going. Hey, look, I wonder if Tatum having a problem, with that leg or with that calf muscle, because I know they were doing a little work on it. I seen him kind of shaking his leg a little bit, because y'all got to remember now, he only came back I think I went in some games when he started up about 22 games, Joe, since he's been back. Yeah, so. And he's playing big minutes. It ain't like, he playing 20 minutes, 15, 17 minutes. Like he playing 30. I know he don't play 28 tonight, but for the most part, he's been playing some decent minutes, bro. So, at some point, all the work that he put in, at some point, maybe it's catching up to him a little bit. Jason Tatum missed 2. Jaylen Brown missed 4. Hey, everybody's time. And normally they're a lot more aggressive than this. They only shot 16 free throws. Yeah. You're right. I think at this point of any series, everybody is a little fatigued. This is why you see such a lethargic game. You don't really see a whole lot of high scores. And man, Boston got their hands full now because Philly done won 2 in a row. Yeah, they got confidence, they got momentum going into Boston game 7. All they need, if one of these dudes from Philly, if Embiid have another hell of a game,
Yeah.
Paul George, and Maxey, we know what Maxey's capable of.
Yeah.
I think Philly's they in a great spot, bro. They got a hell of a chance to really do something special because all of us had Boston at least make it to the finals.
Yeah. Yeah. So who y'all got? Game 7. You think Philly, if this would be considered an upset? Everybody had really the 7 going to the finals.
The question is, y'all think Philly can beat these boys 3 games in a row?
Yeah.
But that's ultimately what they got to do to move on.
Because first of all, Joel Embiid, they got to find a way to shut his boy off. Because you remember
how they gonna do that?
In game 5, Joe, they went to it like 5 straight possessions down the block, and he scored every damn time.
Went crazy.
And then now you got Max, and you don't let Max out. Because Max kept down and came out last game from the same fight. But now Paul George is coming to the party. And Paul George has been playing well. This was kind of his breakout game, and he's been pretty consistent for the entire game. He had the 30, remember he had that 30-10 game? But they got their work cut out for him. And I think the jobs of like Oubre and Paul George, they're doing a great job of defending JC and JB. They're making them work. They're all NBA, they're all-star players. But I got to make it as difficult as I possibly can on you.
Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, Uncle Ocho, I don't want Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown half of their shots to be 3. That's just me personally. I know they've been winning, live by the 3, die by the 3.
Yeah.
But the mid is there. It's not like it's not there. They got too much in their bag, bro, to not be able to shoot the mid, shoot them little touch shots. Because everything ain't gonna be a 3, and everything ain't gonna be a dunk or a layup. The great ones had that in between game. Because when it comes down in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes left on the clock, and it's a nothing tough game, you need guys who can get the spot and rise up and make shots or make tough shots. And both of those dudes can do it. They've shown that they can do it. I want to see them. I know that they can shoot the 3. Some of those 3s, they're a little ill-advised. They be so contested. They be 3 steps behind the 3.
Right.
When you're making them, okay, cool. But when you ain't making them,
you know what it seems like, Joe? It seems like they always trying to break the opposing team's back. That's what happens when you take those shots right there. Those are back breakers. Because we've seen them. They take those tough 3s and the opposing team is back. Now, you don't make that, you get run out.
You're right. Because it's long rebounds that lead straight to fast break. We out. And when Maxey get it, he going straight to the corner.
He went right. That's what.
If you don't get back as a team and build a ball that he sees when he's coming up court, bro, he's squeezing through them cracks.
Yeah, you definitely got to deter him. Yeah, he's like Giannis. You better get back because Giannis is trying to get to the rim, and they built that wall. When they played Toronto built the wall. Miami, they would build a wall. Boston built the wall. Look, you can climb over it, but you damn sure ain't gonna slip through the crease.
Hey, but the only thing too, Uncle Joe, what you say about Tatum and Jaylen Brown adding something else to the game since the 3s aren't falling. I mean, every time we see them play, they do one thing. The recipe is what the recipe is. They've been cooking one way the whole time, and it's really not going to change, especially if you got them game 7. They're going to go back and reverse what they used to doing. What they used to doing is in getting those wins. That's up and chucking that goddamn 3. If it's falling, it's falling. If it's not, they're going to live and die by it.
Yeah, I know, Ocho, but it's just, there are so many opportune times in the game where you can make the game easy. You know what I mean? Like, both of them guys, meaning Tatum and Brown, they handle in the pick and roll. And if you go under, they'll shoot it 2-3 steps behind the 3. Those are tough shots to make. I ain't saying they can't make them. Hell, they made them throughout the season. But this is the highest level basketball. We in game 6. Everybody look fatigue, legs look on. Yeah, we playing every other day. hey man, we gotta mix it up a little bit. I ain't saying don't take threes, but them two dudes, they got too much in their bag, bro, just to be selling half of their shots to be threes. They gotta find a way to get into the teeth of the defense a little more and shoot the middies, draw a few more fouls. You know what I mean? Get some other guys some easy buckets. So that's the one thing that I see with Tatum and Brown. They gonna go get there. You know what I mean? But they're better when they get these others involved. Game isn't just predicated on Brown and Tatum beating. You know what I mean? Yeah, they'll have great numbers, but you need to pay the Christians. You need to house. You need these guys to step up. They ain't gotta be great. You know, 10, 12, 14 points. You know, somewhere up in there. You know, to kind of keep things at bay, to where you can keep the game close, and at the end you give it to your closers and let them close the game. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's a lot of ill-advised threes.
Yeah, it's just hard. I mean, when you got this far doing it that way, Joe, it's just hard to change your three. Yeah. Tyrese Mack had 30 points, 5 assists, 0 turnovers, 2 steals. He was 3 of 5. Joel Embiid, 19 had 19 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He's averaging 26, 8, 7 in the postseason. Defense phenomenal. He's come back. He's been a difference in this series. He's the one guy that, hey, if you need a bucket, ball game, I can dump it down.
They got to have it.
I can dump it down to you. And you got to come with a double team because you don't. Vucevic is not enough for it. Slater is not enough for it. You got to come with a double team. And I got confidence that Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Oubre, one of those guys. Because if you think about it, Oubre is going to die too fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think about it, he's confident enough.
Yeah, that's where a lot of his points come from. Hustle points, garbage points, just doing a little bit of everything. But I think that the pick and roll with Maxey and Embiid is so good, fellas, that because Embiid is such a pretty good shooter, it keeps his man away from the basket, which allows, lanes for Maxey and Edstrom to kind of get in the paint and do a little damage, if you know what I mean. Because you got to respect Embiid when he out there on the field. Whether he's making them or not, hell, you got to respect him. You can't give no damn shot.
And that's a big ass wall that's sitting the pick. You got to go round. You got to go round, and that man 7 foot tall, 300 pounds, 300 plus pounds.
That's why when you see him play that little kick and catch where he throw it to him, he kicks it back to him, and when Paul George come off that pick and roll with him, Maxey come up, they be wide open. They shoot that three right off the pick. You can tell they practice it, bro, because they do it almost every time.
Right. The Rockets have beaten the Lakers twice in a row without Kevin Durant on the floor, and they're going to need to do it again to extend it to Game 7. KD will be out again in this Game 6 Friday for the ESPN. KD played 41 minutes in Game 2, lost 101-94. He missed Game 1 because of a bruised tendon in his right knee. He suffered a bone bruise in his left ankle late in Game 2. The latest injury typically comes from the return to play timetable of at least 2 weeks. Game 7, if necessary, will take place Sunday, 12 days after the Red got hurt. So a return to the series would be a rush. All things, and this is not a knock on KD. They're playing better without KD on the floor because these are the guys that played last year when KD wasn't there. So they're familiar with them. Shingun is familiar. Shepard is familiar. Smith and Eason, Hogan, and Thompson, they're familiar with one another. Look how they move when KD's not on the court. But the last 2 games when KD hadn't played, now go back and look at Game 2, 22.
Yeah, it's a big difference. It's because I think they're a lot more dangerous without KD. Because like I told y'all before, it's hard to really game plan for them. The Lakers has had great success against the Rockets throughout the season. We've seen it. How they guard KD, double him off pick and roll, double him as soon as he comes across the court. Well, they're not doing that now. So now guys are able to play free. And if the young Rockets team makes shots on their own show, yeah, they're a tough team to beat because they gain confidence. It's when they're not making shots and they still defend at a high level.
Yeah.
That's what you have. That's the problem you have with these young teams. So I can see the Lakers winning tomorrow if this young Rocket team don't come out with that same energy and effort, and if they don't make shots, bro. If they don't make shots, their defense ain't right. ain't as high as they need to be. You feel me? You know how it goes. You know, a guy make a shot or two on the witness, get back, let's see him, lock up.
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't no fun playing. It ain't fun playing defense. Yeah, you done missed 5, 6 shots in a row. Everybody's enthusiastic when they see the ball go in the basket. Now all of a sudden you playing for one another. The crowd is engaged.
Yeah.
But the Lakers gonna have to see. The Lakers gonna have to come out with a certain level of desperation and not look like, well, we still got one in the bag and we can go home on Sunday. Because you don't know.
Yeah.
You're a roll ankle away, and now it's over. So, and plus, two things need to happen. They need to come out with a very simple urgency. And Joe, old Joe, if you go back and study the Lakers, this has always been a problem for them. That damn third quarter.
Yeah, at the beginning of the third, they always play lackadaisical defensively. I say one thing that can make the difference in the game tomorrow. What 8 are we getting? What 8 are we gonna get? Are we gonna get the 8 that went 9 for 12 for 19? Or we gonna get the one that give you 6 points?
You're gonna have to look at the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's gonna tell me everything.
That's it.
The first 5 minutes of the game. Okay. I can tell who's bringing it and who out there playing. Yeah. Yeah, the first 5 minutes, you know what it is. If you look at these both guys. Both of these guys are finesse players. So everybody's gonna be able to get whatever they want. It's just a matter of the ball goes in the basket. Aiton's gonna be able to get somewhere between 8 and 10 feet from the basket. Şengün is trying to bluff his way down to get to 8, 10 feet from the basket. Most Europeans got big guys, got great touches. You look at Jokic. You see a lot of Şengün, Joe and Ocho. He flips it up there, the ball boom, into the basket. Yeah. So you're gonna be able to get what you want. It's just a matter of whether or the ball goes in. But I agree, he's gonna have to play well, and LeBron is gonna have to like, look. Austin Reeves will probably start the game tomorrow, and they'll put Kennard on the bench. That's what I think. That's going to be the difference in the game. I think the starting lineup is going to be Rui, LeBron, Ayton, Smart, Reeves. I can see that. Yeah. He got his feet wet. He's been out for at least a month. And he didn't shoot the ball great, but he still was effective. I think he would be a lot better. Yeah, there you go. And not only is he attacking, but he's such a great pick and roll player. You know what I mean? I'm talking about from getting in there, he can shoot the mid, he can shoot the floater, he can get to the rack, he can spray it out for 3. You know what I mean? He can hit 80 for the line. I just think his IQ for the game is so high that it gives you that added value that the Lakers desperately needed. You know what I mean? They need an AR to come back. And it's the problem that you run into. It's the problem that you have with Luke Kennard and you have with AR. They get attacked. Whoever they guarded, go look at it. Look at Easter. Oh yeah. Kobe. Look at who they guard. They get attacked. Yeah. They gonna do that. They going at them boys. Hey, look. The Rockets ain't scared of them kids, bro. The Rockets ain't scared of their kids. Yeah, they done won the last 2 games. Look, they coming for blood.
The one person they need to be scared of, he not playing.
Who was that? Luka?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wrap. He ain't coming. But I think the thing is, plus, the thing is with KD in the ball game, they stand around and watch. Ain't nobody moving. Ain't nobody moving in the dunking spot. Ain't nobody diving to the basket. Ain't none of that. They just like stand around. Go ahead and do what you do, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's I agree with you, and I also think that's a little bit of KD's fault too, because he handles the ball a lot when he's in, and I think a lot of the time, they have to put it off ball, but to KD's credit, it's hard to be off ball, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because your man gonna deny you, and you ain't gonna be involved. They basically gonna be playing 4-on-4.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as a guy who loves sports, KD ain't going for that, bro. He it's like, okay, well then if I come down and just run to the corner, B. Shepard running the point, that could be 4 straight possessions. That's gonna be 4 straight possessions. I know the ball ain't coming my way. You feel me?
Right.
So therefore, he has to go get the ball and bring it up sometimes to try to run pick and roll. But as soon as he try to run that pick and roll, that's when they do that double on him. You know what I mean? And now it kind of gets everybody a little out of whack because he'll hold on to it long enough to where, boom, as soon as he spread, whoever he spread to, you got to go into your bag or you got to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Lakers have a great game plan when KD is playing. But when he's not playing, you got so many of these young guys out here who really hadn't been in these type of situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to put you under a lot of stress. You know what I mean? Making you make plays. And if they ain't making shots, bro, they don't compete.
Yeah.
Thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get them young boys life like they done had the past two games. Now they confident. Somebody coming in the game.
Out the roof.
They confidence so high, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know how it's gonna go tomorrow. They could blow the Lakers out if they just want to keep it 100.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, that it's funny for KD being one of the greatest scorers of all time. How being as good as he is almost a gift and a curse for the goddamn Rockets. In a way, it's a bad thing, because the offense isn't as free flowing, when he's in the game, and then when he's not playing, it seems like everything is free flowing.
Yeah.
And everybody.
What he forced KD to do is make plays. KD has always been at his best with what? He's had someone making plays for him. Look at Russ. Look at Steph. Look at Hart. Look at Kyrie. So now we flip the role, Joe. Now you gonna make plays for everybody else. Hell no. Hey, no. You make plays for me. So you're asking him to do something. He can do it on occasion. So I want people, and he might get upset. But this is not what KD is. KD is not a playmaker. He's a shot maker.
But the problem is, Van Fleet is hurt.
Yes.
That's
But he didn't know that before he got there.
He
He got there made the play and he got hurt.
All right. The problem is he doesn't have anybody to take the ball to.
Yes.
KD can play off the ball with the best guys.
But he needs somebody
to catch the shit guy.
That's what he's had the lion's share of his career. He's not like him like Ron. Ron has been the primary playmaker every year for 21 and a half years until they got Luka like the last half of last year and this year. LeBron has been the primary playmaker on every team he's been a part of. From the day he's been put. So it's nothing to him to go back in this role and make plays for everybody. That's why you see him. He got a triple double. That's why you see him for 8 9 assists because this is what he's always done. So now you're taking. That's why KD can go anywhere and score 25 to 27 points because that's what he's always done. Now you take him and say, nah, go make plays and still get that number. Yeah, because KD ain't really the type to set the table on him. He just comes easy. Yeah. You hear me? Like straight up. Meaning, I agree with what said. He's played with great point guards who can facilitate, who can score, who can get him involved. I ain't saying that they need to get him involved, but if you got a guy who can come across court and then you can get it to me in my spot, then I can score 30 in my sleep. You feel me? But if I have to carry the ball handling duty and score, that's really not his forte at 37 years old. That's what, you know what I mean? All the guys, look at all your great scores. Now look at your assist totals. Look at all the guys that have high assist totals. Look at the scoring totals. There's one guy that's unique in that aspect. We don't need to mention his name, but we know who he is. Yeah. That's a rarity that you find somebody like that can have 11,000, 12,000 assists with 40,000. No, that don't go. I mean, you're probably never gonna see this. I gotta have that many points and that many assists to rebound. And so now and that's what I want KD. I don't want KD to be a scorer. I want him to be a playmaker. Yeah. Because he scores the ball too easy, bro. He scores. Look, the game he came back, he had 20 in the first half. Yes. He can score the ball with the best of them. We all know that. Then what do they do? But then let him play one-on-one. You can't let him play one-on-one. This is okay. If he gets the ball, we're going to come trap him. We'll get the ball out of his hand. Yeah. As soon as you come across half court, we come in with that trap. Yeah. And that trap not only makes you get a ball up, but it had you second guessing yourself sometimes because you know it's coming, and then you think you see a creep, but hell, there's a man coming, and you can't really get into yourself because you know if you go into your move and try to spin, it's gonna be a guy right there. Hey, you come in the backside, like you say. Yeah, 9 turnovers, bro. That's uncharacteristic, for somebody like him. You don't want him just to have solely the ball handler do this and score. It's just too much.
We'll see what they do tomorrow. It's going to be incumbent on LeBron. I think LeBron comes out. I think he's aggressive. I think having Austin Reeves, because him and Austin Reeves in pick and roll is unbelievable. Austin Reeves can get all the way to the basket. I like Austin Reeves aggressive. He might not make the shot, but I tell you what, he's going to attack the basket.
Hey, Lakers got a limit to second chance points. One shot. They only get one shot, and we get the rebound. We got to be gone. You get them dudes second chance shots. Yeah, that's when they start to gain confidence and momentum. Next thing you know, your ass gonna be down 10.
Arabia, he makes some ball-headed plays, but I love his effort.
He do, man.
I love his effort. And plus, he will defend. He's a big body that can rebound. The problem is Kennard, he's a better offensive weapon, but he's more of a liability on defense. So you need to and Vanderbilt. If I'm Jim Vanderbilt, all I do is I'm working on fourth speed.
Because he
gets wide open look. Anytime LeBron in the game, anytime anybody's in the game, he's gonna be able to get that skill. He's gonna be able to get it because the guy's gonna come. He's gonna be wide open. I ain't working on nothing else. I can lay the ball up. I don't need to work on that. I'm giving up 503 in each corner. If you notice, I don't know, maybe you have. I've never seen him shoot a three from the top of the key. Everything from like 8 feet into the corner.
Yeah, but y'all do know the corner is the shortest three. That's the shortest 3-pointer around the arc. So, we always pretty much see that as the easiest 3-pointer to make, which is I think it is, obviously. But you're right, he gotta shoot 200-300 shots a day. I'm talking about tomorrow. Like he gotta get him up because he's gonna get them shots. And if I'm Houston, hell, I'm giving him them shots. Yeah. Until you make about 2 of these, bro, until then, I ain't gonna be running out there.
Don't worry about him. He would up.
Yeah. Hell no. Hey, you know what? You know when somebody shoots, you ever heard somebody? Hell no.
Yeah. That's why they be turning around all the time when they fake what they be turning around. Draymond Green believes he could have made a more of an offensive mark on his individual level as Steve Kerr didn't forbid him from doing so. As much as he's done for me basketball, a part of me thinks he's hindered me in my career and what I could have become. But what he's also helped me become, like, you gotta take the good with the bad, man. When I think of who I am offensively as a player and who I became, I think part of that is due to him. I don't hold that against him. I'm forever grateful, and that still put me in a position to be successful, and that's how I could become Draymond Green, despite of my offensive role on the team.
I think.
Hold on. Hey, Uncle Joe. Is he saying he could have been
more of an offensive weapon?
Yes.
More of an offensive weapon?
He believes he could still be the same defensive player, but more of an offensive player if Steve Kerr would have encouraged it or put him in a situation where he can't succeed. Now, we do remember, Joe, that game 7 in the NBA Finals, he was assist short of a triple-double. He had 32, 15, and 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did. I think when Draymond came to Golden State on that show, he was coming off the bench.
Yes.
He wasn't starting.
Yes, Mark Jackson had, if I'm not mistaken, Mark Jackson had come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been coming off the bench. I think Bogut was starting.
Yeah, Bogut.
Somebody else. Yeah.
And had also had Festus Ezeli.
Yeah. And I think Bogut got hurt. When Bogut got hurt, I think that's when Draymond started. But I think he knew what that team needed. Draymond did. His energy, his effort. You got Clay and Steph who's shooting the blood out of the ball. Man, if I can play the point, the point forward to where I can push this drop And yeah, if they ain't guarding me, I can hand off to Steph, get Steph shots, get Clay shots. Hell, we gonna be a pretty good damn team if I play great defense. Yeah.
Oh, you know who it was starting? You remember David Lee, the guy they got from the Knicks.
That's what happened, David Lee.
And he was tremendous.
David Lee was
Yes.
Yeah.
People
He
say how
also-
good David Lee was. As a matter of fact, I just saw
Big-
that. I saw him in Vegas about a year ago. He married Coach Caroline Wozniak, the great Dane, the tennis player. As a matter of fact, I saw Bill
did he?
and Michael Phelps and his wife. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, he went to Florida about 6'9", lefty. Yeah, I played in the All-Star game with him, so he could play. But they got two totally different games. David Lee and Draymond
David
Green.
Lee got an offensive game. Draymond Green got a defensive game.
There you go. Draymond Green got a defensive game also, but he has great IQ. He's great intellect, on where the ball should go and how to play. I think that's very underrated when people speak on Draymond. I think he is very intelligent. He's a very intelligent player. Despite not being a hell of a scorer, a hell of a shooter, he can make a shot, and occasionally he'll have some breakout games. But I thought his role was needed for the Warriors.
Yeah, they won 4 championships. I'm trying to figure out. So what did he expect to be? But you know what? Scottie Pippen said that if with George, I could have been there. And Scottie, when George retired, Scottie was an All-Star Game MVP. He averaged like 22.
Yeah.
But I believe Scottie Pippen was more of an offensive threat than Draymond is.
Oh yeah, no question.
And so I just, and as I was reading what Draymond was saying, I kind of understand. But I'm like, damn. It's like, bro.
What could it be? What could it be though, Uncle Joe? Let's say if Steph and Clay wasn't there. What type of offensive presence would Draymond provide for
Draymond is
Warriors?
not going to the Hall of Fame. Draymond is not on the international. He's not on the United States men's team. That's not happening.
If he didn't have
Steph and Clay.
Yeah, I mean the two arguably not arguably, Steph's the greatest shooter ever, but Clay here standing right next to him.
Yeah.
I mean
That is the greatest two shooters that's ever been assembled on one team. And it's not close.
And when and those runs that the Warriors were making when they were winning titles, bro, you gotta look at Draymond Green's role on that team, the way he played defensively, the way he pushed the rock when he got the rebound, the way he played defense. Bro, every team needs somebody like that. You just don't get a guy like that because we call that dirty work. Everybody don't want to do dirty work.
Dirty work, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta really want it. You gotta really want to be successful and really put yourself on the game. You gotta be a little different, bro, to play like that. So I commend him on his 4 titles. I don't know if he wanted to. Come on, man. I don't know if he wanted to be a. Yeah.
I just don't know. For me personally, I don't know. I don't think if he's not on that team, I'm not so sure he makes an All-Star.
And listen. If he ain't on the team, hell, the Warriors will have trouble winning them damn titles they were winning.
Right.
Yeah, his role was needed, but for him, here's the thing. But to look outside and say, you know what, to do this, but they didn't need you to score. So now you got Clay, Steph, and KD. So now if you think that you were scoring, you bring KD, how does that work? It works because everybody understood their role.
Yeah.
KD doesn't have to play make. Draymond, you're gonna be able to play make and occasionally. Steph, you're gonna do. Hey, you get a lot of picks. If keep running, we're gonna run you off these picks. And when we absolutely need a basket, we got a 7-foot guy that we turn it back to the basket. We dump it down into it, and you better not bring us up with him because Steph is in one corner and Clay's in the other.
Yeah. And I like how he mastered his role, meaning, damn, they ain't gonna even guard me if I'm standing at this 3. But guess what? As soon as I catch the ball, I'm right to a dribble handoff. And you come off of me, you're gonna be wide open because my man way in the
Yes.
You feel me? He's mastered that like an Ojo, which I think took him to another level. Meaning as they kept continuing making it to the finals and winning titles, like he mastered his role to the T, bro. I don't know what else he was expecting, looking for, but he had a hell of a hell he gonna be a
I
Hall of
tell
Fame.
you what,
When Steph Curry wasn't in the lineup and Clay was gone, how did Draymond look, y'all? Pedestrian, yeah. See, we lose sight of that. When Steph Curry's not in the lineup, how does Draymond look? And Draymond's still clapping. Like you said, Joe, he's going to the Hall of Fame and deservedly so.
Yeah, yeah.
Two-time Olympic champ. He's a defensive player of the year. He's an all NBA defensive player. He's an all NBA player. There's no denying what he's been able to do. But take a look. When Steph Curry isn't in the lineup, what is Draymond? That's his opportunity. Let me show you what I can do, Ocho.
Yeah.
When
How do you go to some of some he never been given an opportunity to do?
that's your opportunity because you ain't got somebody that can go get 30. So that's your opportunity to show. You a wide receiver, you a backer. You the number 2, number 3. If number 1 goes down, this is Ocho's opportunity to show y'all need to give me some rest. Even when one comes back, I will need my touch. Look at Terrence Shannon tonight from Minnesota, Ocho.
Hey, but listen, see, you got to take Shannon wasn't getting an opportunity. But his role was always defensively. His role was always facilitating for Clay. You got
So what had to take place for Shannon to get his opportunity? Ant-Man had to go out, DeSomo had to be out. So Harris had Draymond's opportunity when Steph is hurt. Because Steph has missed a lot of time.
Yeah.
That's his opportunity. Okay, that's my time to shine. Yeah.
Hey, he should have just took over.
That ain't his game. He can't do so. That ain't his game. That's like you said, I'm gonna go play tight end. That ain't what you do. Get his ass steamrolled, try to play tight end. Little ass can't block.
Nah, you gonna get steamrolled, right?
Hey, little ass can't block that.
You gonna get steamrolled, right?
We all know back, Ocho. You probably thinking, man, if I didn't have TJ, they'd have gave me more balls. Let me get another, like those targets that they gave Bush. Let me get 50 of those. Now I'm averaging 110, 115 catches a season. We can all say this. Joe's like, man, if I'd have went to somewhere like Atlanta and I could have started my first whole year, man, look at my numbers are already for 20,000. Now I'm a starter, not coming off the bench. I might have 25, 26,000. We all, man, it's just human nature.
Hey, when Dre was at Michigan State, was he the scorer?
No. I think he probably averaged about 12 points a game.
Okay.
The only guy that you saw that I didn't see this becoming was Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis was a defensive player.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis was
Yeah.
what? Yeah. Anthony Davis averaged like 12 points. But he probably averaged about he did. And another guy, and probably like 10 rebounds. Yeah. Yeah. And then he gets to the league, and you're like, what the hell? How you averaging 27, 28, 12?
Hey,
Nobody could guard him, though.
Hey, you get to polish that game you get to the pros, because hell, guess what? All your job is to do is come to this gym, get some damn shots up, work on your game. If anything else is more important than that, then we got problems. Period, point blank. That's why they draft cats on potential. Yeah. Okay, boom. Okay, potentially, damn, if he could develop a 15-footer, if he could develop a 3, I mean, he's going to be a hell of a player, but right now, he can't hit anything. Yeah, so it's part of development, bro. When you get to the pros, they going to get it out of you. Okay, so y'all know it. Draymond's senior season at Michigan State, he averaged 16 points, 10 rebounds. He was an All-American. For his career, though, he averaged 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists.
So it's in there, anyway.
He did 4 years? Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah, them just a hell of a stats in 10 years, 16 and 10. Yeah. But did he get drafted second round? That's why his opportunity came a little later. But hell, it's a prime example, bro. You give a man an opportunity, hey, you never know what can happen from there, bro. What he was looking to be wasn't what Golden State Golden State needed janitors, cashiers. They didn't need bank presidents. They didn't need bank managers. They didn't need CFOs and COOs. Sometimes we try to create a role that they're not hiring. And then what? That's what people need to understand. What are they hiring? Man, I'm qualified, but that's not what they're hiring. So when you don't get the job or it doesn't work out, you get mad. They told you what they were looking for. Right. But that's not the job that you wanted to interview for. Until they tell you, say, man, look here, we need a line cook. We need a line cook. They told you what they need, a line cook. Right. And I went to register. No, we don't need a cashier. We don't need nobody on the register. I told you we need a line cook. Or we need servers. Or we need greeters. Hey, look, my rookie year, I got drafted by the Boston Celtics, playing with Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker. Paul, he was second in scoring in the NBA, third in scoring that year. Antoine Walker was at like 22, 24 a night. Okay, Ocho, I knew damn well my offensive opportunities were going to come far few in between. But guess what? When he threw me out there on that damn court, I was hustling, I was in the pass lane, just before all this ISO stuff people talking about. Yeah. I was balling to the wall. You hear me? I'm talking about playing the best defense I possibly can. Because the one thing is, when I was playing, I never wanted coach to have an excuse to take me off the court. You know what I mean? Then we need some defense. I got it. Don't worry about it. Who you want me to get? I got it. I was guarding point guards, two guards, small forwards, power. I'm telling you, bro. You have to find your niche. And you have to find a way to stick when you get to the pros. Because guess what? When you get to the pros, we all probably was great scores. But hell, when you get there, man, it's gonna be a pecking order. It's already gonna be a guy who already pretty damn good for the ball. They ain't gonna really need that from you. Right. Now, what else can you bring to make us complete as a team? You have to figure that out. Because the answers ain't gonna be right there, off dump. You know what I'm saying? You have to figure it out as the game goes. And I was looking, I was like, damn, it's some nice. Okay, Ocho, I was getting 4 shots tonight. Damn, I'm playing 30 minutes. Then if the other night I make it 12 shots. Right. Then I ain't never trip off that. Hey, look, I was living the American dream, something I dreamed about as a kid, and I got an opportunity. I'm gonna be out here playing some hell of a defense. I tell you that. Yeah, straight up. You show them what you can do. JSC, he came in. What did they do, Ocho? Lock it. Go. Trade. DK. Yeah.
Get them opportunities.
Boy, all you gotta do is show. And so that's what you gotta do. Guys get injured. Hey, them guys got injured. Man, them show what I can do. I know I can pay. I ain't been on the best side of the league in my second, third year. But I tell you what. Yeah. Better than what we got. I know that for certain. Let me show you. Now, guess what? Now they started moving on from some of them veteran receivers. Now I'm really gonna get an opportunity. He's been working with me. Yeah. All the rest of the guys you come in already got stuff. I'm already know one of two things. It's gonna be a catch, it's gonna be a incomplete. So I'm gonna knock hell out of somebody, but he ain't gonna do that. So, hey, I'm with you on that. That's what a lot of these young cats gotta understand, bro.
Okay.
Daniel Wells, Ocho,
Talking
did you
real-
have the audition to be in the what is the Monica video, and how and why did she end up picking you?
Oh, I mean, you got to understand. I mean, she picked me to be in I forgot the name of the song. I forgot the name of the song, but you know, back then, you know, I was probably about top 5, one of the greatest, you know, male species on earth at the time.
Oh man, here he go.
And I mean, that's basically how she chose me. You know, if you look at me from head to toe and you dissect it with the naked eye,
Oh
you
man.
you can see for yourself how debonair, you know, I was at the time.
Yeah.
So I was a video vixen at one point. I was in a lot of videos. I was a vixen. Nothing to be ashamed of. That's pretty much it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Joe, Joe, I was a hot commodity, boy.
Yeah.
I still got it too now. I just, you know.
You keep it tame.
Yeah. You know, Joe, I be like, when I want to step out, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, I could turn every eye in the room if I want to.
I already know it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All my Knicks flood the chat with orange and blue. Come on, bro. Delivery guy 91 ISO. I need them glasses to hide my tears. Nugs losing to the C team. ISO. You can't say basketball, Atlanta, or Hawks. Who had more aura, Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan? Man, stop. There'll never be an MJ. MJ is the biggest. The original OG. Michael Jackson. Smooth criminal. Yeah. Bruh, when people start passing out at the mention of your name, there's only one other person. Yeah. Or when you see somebody, there's only been 2 people that's ever happened. One, they speak of him in a book. The other, we got an opportunity to witness with our own eyes.
Hello. Hey, well, you know, I had one pass out by me like that in college, boy.
What happened, bro?
Huh?
What happened? Tell us the story. What happened?
You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Yeah. You know, I was at Oregon State. Oregon State, you know, they introduced me.
Yeah.
You know, and when I came out, you know, the student section, a few of them like, oh, Joe, and they fell out. They fell out. Oh, they were crying. I'm like, what y'all crying for? Yeah, they fell out, boy. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I never forget her name, Mary Beth Susan.
So now she got 3 first names.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying,
she's
Joe?
probably for the country. Yeah, Mary. Yeah, I'll never forget it.
Think about this. Yeah.
I ain't listen. I ain't saying I'm Michael Jackson, but I done had somebody faint, you know.
Yeah.
At the sight of me, Joe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some, you know, when I put this mean demonstration down, they fainted. talking about just like
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
just talking about athletes, guys that can do more than one thing. Well, it's got to be Prime. It's got to be Bo. It's got to be
Yeah.
Jim Thorpe. And
Yeah. Them dudes play two. They play multiple.
it's got to be somebody like that.
Yeah.
Dave Winfield got drafted in 4 sports, even though he didn't play football. Yeah, so I would go, if we just talk about athletes, guys that we believe that can do more than one thing, more than one sport, I would say Prime, Bo, Dave Winfield, and Jim Thorpe.
Yeah.
Tell him don't hate the player, hate the game, baby. Not paying
Hello.
Nathaniel.
Hello.
Ocho can't wait to play against you on that TST tournament. Let's see if you really like that on that ball. Daniel Hayes says Hawks spend more energy trying to fight than play basketball. Knicks want to roast Sparks tonight.
Yeah, we gotta win some here.
Jonathan said hat tricks, Netflix, glow sticks. Knicks and 6. We good. I knew ISO was gonna be on some gangster ish when I saw him in all black smoke. I ain't paying chance. Ish. Pay that man back up. He said he ain't paying you nothing because you ain't paying me my money. Sheldon Pope said, what's worse, getting blown out or getting walked down and losing? ISO, you still have a $2,000 bet in football against Ocho Steele.
Yeah, talking about my Cowboys gonna be better than his Bengals. Yeah. It just depends on how I feel about that. You know what I mean? But
Matter of fact, if you win, I ain't paying you. How about that?
Don't worry, I'm gonna come get it out your ass. And you can pause it.
Hey,
You
you
can pause
do that.
it. You can
Hey,
rewind it. You can play it. But I'm coming to get mine, partner.
Well, hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave the porch light on and good luck getting up in here.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna leave the porch light on and good luck getting. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see you my address too.
I'm gonna be there. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
And and let me tell you something. The beam over here, it ain't red, it's green.
Oh, okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm coming with mine too.
Yeah.
Yusef my username is Joseph. If you were a drink GM today, you taking Prime MJ for the next 15 years or Prime LBJ for the next 25 years? In today's game.
You said, would you take who?
LBJ.
You taking who?
Because Prime not going to be able to do what he did
or Prime
in this NFL.
LeBron for the next 25. I told y'all, man, Ron my GOAT. In today's game, I'm taking Ron.
Hey, man, I can't fault you for it. I can't fault you. You're a bad boy.
He can do more things than pass, shoot, rebound, defend.
Hold up. MJ can do all that too.
He can pass like LeBron. That's why he had team and assists. Scotty did. B.J. Armstrong did.
Yeah, because he was too prolific at putting that thing in the hole.
I wish somebody say, LeBron, all we need you to do is score. They say, no, LeBron, we need you to rebound too. And we need you to get us in this offense too. And we need you to give us 27 a night.
You do know that man made multiple. I mean, he was defensive player of the year, and
we got robbed. You know good and well Mark Gasol did not deserve that award. You know that, Joe. How the man second team, but he win the award? Explain that to me, Joe.
I don't know. I don't know how he did.
Joe, that's what we said about. Hold on. How is Lamar Jackson the first team All-Pro quarterback? But he don't win the MVP. How that make sense?
Yeah. It didn't make sense at all.
One true life. Need to stream it. Adventures Ocho. Adventures with Ocho. And today we're going to see ISO Joe's house.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's a good one. I'm gonna stream that too, Joe.
Yeah. What's that? When you pull up?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna let the world see.
Let me tell you something. When you turn on my block, homie, you don't even get no service over here. I'm just letting you know that now.
You shut the service
don't worry
off.
about it.
You don't even get service when you turn down the block. Your service go off.
Damn, Ocho. Okay.
Yeah, that's how.
Hey, I use Starlink, so I get service anywhere.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not what?
Okay.
Slim V3V up. Love the show. 10 seconds left in the AFC Championship. On the line, you taking Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen? Ocho, the proposal celebration,
I'm gonna take.
greatest,
I love
and
Lamar
ISO,
Jackson.
the
I'm gonna take
crossover in
Josh
Brooklyn
Allen.
was cold.
I wonder which one he talking about. I had a couple in Brooklyn. Okay, Ocho, I ain't.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I made Big Nurkic. Touch Earth. I made him touch Earth one game, so I don't know if that's the one he's talking about. I got a couple bodies under my belt, partner. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, add another one then.
I'm about to.
Remember LeBron body bagged when he was in Portland?
Yeah, he did. Ooh, that was nasty too. That was the start of the season. That probably like second game of the season. Yeah, I remember that. That boy come down, piped it.
Ocho, 10 seconds left. AFC Championship game on the line. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. You only got 10 seconds.
I'm going with Ocho.
Can I get Mahomes?
I'm going with my brother from Pompano.
So you go with Action Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm going with Ocho. Yeah.
Action
You
Jackson.
go with
Both of
Joe.
them don't win though.
You said give it to me again. What
you got 10 seconds left in the AFC Championship game, and it's on the line.
Oh.
Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
Yeah, you definitely
won't
won.
have the ball.
You definitely going Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm going L Jack, baby.
On the one?
I'm going L Jack.
There you have it.
I'm going L Jack.
Dad reacts. Wemby is my MJ. It goes Wemby, Bam, Kobe.
Damn.
Bam.
Come on, man. Who trying to stir us up?
It ain't gonna work. Joy Wallace, what's up, guys? Have you ever had an equivalent of a flu game or an occasion where you was having a bad day but ended up having a good day?
Yeah, I have. Like, it's been games. I go into it not feeling well, or body just not feeling right, and boy, they end up having some of my best games.
Old School Taurus 81 say send KD and AD to Seattle so we can start on the right foot.
And they gonna have a team. They ain't gonna have a team this upcoming season.
They got to be at least probably like 2-3 years away at the bare minimum. Probably 20.
Yeah.
That concludes this episode of Nightcap. The Knicks take care of the Atlanta Hawks in big fashion. 76ers.
You ought to drunk the whole bottle.
And the T-Wolves. and the T-Wolves take care of the Denver Nuggets in 6. Thank you guys for joining us. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite uncle, and there are my partners and co-hosts. Liberty City's own Bingham, Ring of Fame honoree, a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro, that is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the third member of the Big Three, a 7-time NBA All-Star from the Atlanta Hawks, ISO Joe Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe.
And we welcome you back. Let's go to Philadelphia. See if Boston they did. Maxey in game been able to do.
Yeah, I think I sat right here after game 3 and said I believe in whoever we play. We've been through a lot of adversity this year. This is a tough group, man. We don't quit, we don't give up.
It's nice to win a couple in a row, and it's nice to play the way we did tonight, but it really does not matter. Each game's its own game. This is just one game, that's one story, and you're going to go back, and it's just not going to flip a switch and happen again. I mean, we're going to have to really dig in and focus and prepare.
And, now we to the final game where, it's win or go home, and
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
us have been in this situation before, game 7, so it should be a fun one.
Does it come down to just who's going to want it more and execution?
Yeah, I mean, I think exactly. I mean, you said it best. I couldn't say it any better. So.
Good line.
Actually, Celtics did lead by 5 in this game, but trailed by 23. So it's a game 7. Boston is 27-10 all time. Philadelphia is 6-12 all time. For each, the most recent game 7 was against each other back in 2023. And it
Why the fuck they gotta keep showing
Boston in a game.
Was that a game 7?
Boston on their floor twice in this series. What are you looking for in game 7?
I'm looking to see who's going to take it. You know, New York did a great job of coming in on the road saying, you know what, tonight is our night. I'm looking forward to Edgecombe, Paul George, Joel Embiid. I want to see if they have that killer mentality. Say, okay, we know we can beat this team. We know what we have to do. We're going to come in here and take it. Boston's going to play their game. They're going to shoot threes. If they make the threes, you know, crowd's going to be involved, and, you know, they may get a win. But if Philly can come in with that mindset and come in with that energy and come in with that attitude, like, hey, we're going to weather the storm, we're going to play our game, and we're taking this game 7.
3 times this series, Philadelphia has held Boston under 100. And again, 2 wins in their gym.
All the pressure's on Boston.
Yeah, I mean, 2 wins in their gym. To beat a team 3 times in a 7-game series on the road, that would be astronomical. However, the Boston Celtics have to have some form of rim protection. You know, Keita and Vooch, these guys, they have to protect the rim. Maxey and Edgecombe, they're driving the lane with no regard. And then when Embiid has the ball on the box, he's scoring too easy. So there has to be some form of rim protection if you're the Boston Celtics, which would allow them to get in a little bit of a pace on some missed shots and getting those threes that they like to take in rhythm instead of a half-court defense with hands in their face.
It's interesting seeing a team this good don't have a plan B whatsoever. It's like, we're going to just keep shooting threes. They go in, we're going to win. We don't make them, we're going to lose. I mean, I've never seen a good team that it's like, guys, what would be their plan B if you were them? You got Tatum and Brown. They're good enough players to get to the basket. You always when you talk to great shooters like a Reggie Miller, somebody like that, or Ray Allen, or Steph Curry, they're like, sometimes you're having a bad night. Go to the basket, get a layup, or get a foul, get a couple free throws, the basket will widen out. Like, those guys are too good of players just to rely on threes. And it's frustrating watching them. It's always like, yeah, if they go in, it's great. If they don't go in, okay, we just having a bad night. Because shooting probably the hardest part of basketball, in my opinion. Because you especially contested shots.
Just to refresh your memory, Philadelphia 0-18 in series, down 3-1. Boston 32-0, leading 3-1. They had a 3-1 lead in this series, and now it comes down to Game 7 at TD Garden on Saturday.
I'm low-key about to get off. I'm tired. I'm gonna probably stream some games, video games tomorrow. See how I like it. So yeah. Alright, and I'm charging my mic. I might just get a webcam with what's the name on it? Fucking shit. Mic on it. Cause that just got a speaker. It ain't really no mic to connect it to. So yeah.